Good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us here on KTN Newsdesk. We are counting down to the general election, and we are remaining with 80 days before you can cast your vote for the leader of your choice. A very good afternoon to you and welcome to KTN Newsdesk. My name is Akisa Wandera. Top on our stories, we will be speaking to our reporter in Elgeyo Marakwet County, Elvis Koskei, who will be telling us about the process of Jubilee aspirants won in the recently ended nominations who are receiving their certificates today. Elvis Koskei will be giving us those details. But first, let's take a look. Just before we take a look at the highlights, let's speak to Elvis. Elvis, what do we expect?
Thank you very much, Akisa. They're in studio and here at T10 Grounds, Elgeyo Marakwet County. The Jubilee Party nominees, as you can see, if my cameraman can zoom, they are all here they're waiting to be handed over the nomination certificate in just concluded party primaries. And one of the key things they've mentioned is that they have extended an olive branch to the primary losers so that they provide for a united front come August general election, Akisa.
All right, we will be coming back to you for more details on that particular function. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the highlights. The Democratic Party becomes the latest political party to endorse President Uhuru Kenyatta's re-election. And MPs have less than a month to settle their loans ahead of the general election. Also coming up, education institutions to take a 2-week break in August for the elections. Good afternoon. Let's start up from the Elgeyo Marakwet County, where our reporter Elvis Koskei is currently at. Those who won in the Jubilee nominations are awaiting to receive their certificates at the T10 Stadium. Elvis, good afternoon. How is the process so far?
Thank you, Akisa, once again, and here at T10 Grounds, Elgeyo Marakwet County. The Jubilee Party nominees are all here, including Engineer Alex Tolgos, who is the incumbent, the governor of Elgeyo Marakwet County. I'm aware that the Elgeyo Marakwet Senator Kipchumba Murkomen is away, but is well represented. Also, the Jubilee Party nominee of the women representative, Jen Kipto Elias Chebaibai, is also here among leaders. Also, legislatures are Marakwet Member of Parliament, Marakwet West MP, Kangogo Bowen is almost here. And also, we have William Kipsang, the Member of Parliament of Marakwet East constituency, is among the party nominees who managed to secure a win in the just concluded party primaries. And with me, I have Engineer Alex Tolgos, who's the incumbent of the governor of Elgeyo Marakwet County. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us here at Newsdesk. Tell us what the event is all about.
Thank you, Elvis. Today, we are here in T10 Grounds to officially receive our Jubilee certificates. Since we held the nominations, we've not been able to get our certificates because they were being prepared in the party headquarters in Nairobi. And today I'm happy because last time we were waiting for the certificates and we realized that some were missing. But today we're happy because all the certificates are here. Yesterday we managed to confirm, and the members of parliament managed to pick their certificates in Nairobi. And today, myself, the women rep nominee, and all the 20 MCAs are picking their certificates. Yeah.
Mheshimiwa, the just concluded party primaries provided a grueling battle between you and KO South Member of Parliament Jackson Kiptanui. We also had the former Sassini MD, who is Moses Changwony, and again is in this race as an independent candidate. Are you ready again for the battle?
Yeah, I'm ready for the battle because Changwony will be fighting for the 4th time. We competed with him in 2013. I defeated him in the URP elections. He defected to KANU party, and again, he won in the general elections and just concluded Jubilee nominations. He came in at the 3rd position. And right now, I want to tell the residents of Elgeyo Marakwet that we are confident that we are going to beat him for the 4th time, because we know this is a Jubilee zone, and the residents of this county, last time we voted for URP 97%, and this time round we are voting for Jubilee 99 or 100%, including also we want to make sure that all our candidates in Jubilee sail through the general election in 8th of August.
Mheshimiwa, there are speculations doing rounds that you've dropped the deputy governor who had previously. On what grounds are you dropping the deputy governor?
I think it's true that I'm changing my deputy governor, and it's because, we are working with the residents of Elgeyo Marakwet, and they requested that maybe this time round I change my deputy and give to maybe another area, because last time my deputy came from Marine Ward, and this time round we've moved to Emsaw Ward. And I picked a young man who was working as a director of cooperative, and he did a good job. And I'm happy to announce that he's now coming in as my running mate, and it was also an opportunity because we realized that the youth comprises a big percentage of voters in Elgeyo Marakwet.
Don't you think it's a gamble this time around?
No, it's not a gamble, because this is a young man who has been tested, and I've seen what he has done. Working in the cooperative as a cooperative director, he has traversed all the areas in Elgeyo Marakwet County, and he's known. And I did my maths well before making that decision.
Okay, your last word before you receive your certificate officially.
I want to thank the residents of Elgeyo Marakwet for showing confidence in me and giving me a second chance to work for them. And I want to promise them that whatever projects that we started as a county, and even what we are planning to do, I'm keeping my total time, all my dedication to ensure that all the projects and all the development in Elgeyo Marakwet are achieved within the next 5 years. So for me, I'm happy, and I want to tell the residents of Elgeyo Marakwet that we are ready to work. Even now, as we prepare for the elections, I want to tell them that county government is still working on ongoing projects, and they should not assume that we are in a campaign mood. They should ensure that they support all the county staff and ensure that all projects are taken to completion.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Many thanks. Akisa, you've heard from Engineer Alex Tolgos, the governor of Elgeyo Marakwet County, is yet to receive his certificate officially. On the top of agenda is also to make sure that President Uhuru Kenyatta is re-elected come August in the next general election. Akisa.
Elvis, thank you very much for that. Now, Uhuru Kenyatta says democracy is about allowing Kenyans a free choice and not intimidation of the IEBC and the judiciary by the opposition. The president spoke during the Democratic Party's National Delegates Council today at Ufungamano, where his re-election bid was endorsed.
Asanteni sana. Asante sana.
IEBC ipewe heshima kwa sababu hii mambo it is in the constitution. It is in the constitution. Hata hivyo, we have 18 presidential candidates. Moja akitoka siku 17 wapi?
Haiwezekani tukiwa na vyama vyote ambavyo tuko navyo, iwe kuna chama moja ambayo itasema kama mambo haitafanyika kulingana na matakwa yangu, hakuna kitu itaendelea. Hiyo ni demokrasia kweli? Hiyo ni demokrasia? Hiyo sio demokrasia. Haistahili wewe utishe wenzako ati kama mambo haitaenda vile mimi nataka, hakuna lolote litafanyika. Tuataka tuheshimiane. Tunataka tuheshimiane, tushindane, ndio tushindane, kila mtu na sera zake, lakini tuheshimiane na tuheshimu uamuzi. Lakini isiwe wewe unaenda kutisha koti, kesho yake unaenda kusema kama haitakuwa hivi kutakuwa shida. Kwani shida ni kwa nini? Shida iko wapi? Wananchi wawachiliwe, waamue vile wanataka kuamua, na uheshimu huo uamuzi. Omba kura kwa njia ya amani, omba kura kwa njia ya kusema utawatendea Wakenya nini, lakini sio kwa njia ya kutisha wenzako.
Now, Cabinet Secretary for Education, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, says he wants all academic institutions to take a 2-week break beginning the 4th of August in preparation for the August 8th elections. Matiang'i says as many of the schools will be utilized as polling stations, they must all close from the 4th of August. Matiang'i made the announcement after meeting administrators of educational and training institutions over the smooth running of teaching, learning and training programs and activities during the campaign period. The meeting comes in the wake of campaigns ahead of the August 8th general election.
This is an exercise that we carry out once in 5 years. We do not want to sit back, and that's why we put together this team to do a risk assessment and preparations for the general elections and how they will affect the education sector. We don't want to sit back, and when things happen, we start blaming each other, making excuses. We've done some good work, and I'm so grateful to my colleagues, the team of directors from the Ministry of Education across the departments. So, colleagues, when we give you some of the guidelines we are going to give you and some of the things we want to do, please take them in your stride, and we are also here to hear more from you. What you think, what more you think we can do as we go forward. Principals who are in the room, I became aware actually this week of a particular part of the country where one of our colleague principals was under pressure by a politician to allow him to hold a rally in the school. It will not happen. The simple is that it will not happen. Look, let's be sincere and serious people. Surely, you are teaching chemistry in that room and somebody shouting slogans out there. I mean, are we being serious? Surely. Huh? Let's keep the schools out of bounds for these things, Mr. Ndimuli. Let's keep them, safe. We all have a right. As government and as ministry, we will not infringe on all your rights and our right to participate in the political process, which we must. But we must also participate in it, bearing in mind our foremost responsibility in this society being looking after our children in schools.
Kenyans across all walks of life have been invited to participate in the Mombasa Hot Run scheduled for tomorrow, the 20th May, according to the Nyeri Mombasa Hot Run coordinator, Agri Chabeda. Last year's event raised more than 88 million shillings, and the organizers are hopeful that more money will be raised this year. The money was used to perform 78 heart surgeries and 19 cardiac procedures. This year's Mombasa Hot Run will be held simultaneously in 9 different counties, namely Nairobi, Mombasa, Machakos, Mumias, Kisumu, Nyeri, Meru, Eldoret, and Nakuru.
The Mombasa Hot Run was started in 1995, and the whole idea was to raise funds to be able to treat cardiac disease amongst the disadvantaged. To date, the whole event has managed to treat over 3,000 operations have been done. Over 110 different children have been treated. The last year, they managed to raise 85 million shillings.
Let's take a short break. When we return, we'll bring you the day's sports news. Don't go too far.